So your baby is now 6 months and you are planning on weaning them. How are you supposed to go about it? That's what I'm here to share with you guys today. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Joey again, and today we are discussing weaning. How to wean, how to start, what foods to start with, how best to do it, and when to start. So let's begin with when to start. The best time to start your baby on solids is when your baby makes 6 months. But I understand some moms start at 5 months and some start even as early as 4 months for different reasons, So for whichever reason you might have to start your baby early, I'm also going to help you out on that. But the best time to start, the best time that I recommend that you should start, that the doctors recommend that we should start our babies on solids is at 6 months. Because starting them young, there is a high chance of them choking. So your baby should be able to lift their head and hold it up. When a baby is still young, when you try to make them sit, their head is just, they're falling forward, they're falling on the side, But when your baby is ready for solids, which is good at 6 months, they'll be able to sit upright. That means they can sit and eat and they won't be choking, because a baby could do this, could fall back on the sides and choke, But when they can sit upright, then they can be able to eat without choking. But of course, the portions you give them also matter. So you start with very little portions in their mouth, because this is something new. They're only used to liquid. Now this is something solid, so you have to really put so little into their mouth, One other important thing you need to note is that we are not trying to replace your baby's feed with solids. We are adding solids onto your baby's diet, So if you've been breastfeeding your baby exclusively, or if you've been giving them milk, or maybe you've been breastfeeding exclusively, now you're introducing milk as well, you need to know that the solids, the foods that you're introducing are coming in as a supplement and not to completely replace your baby's diet. So that means that if you've been breastfeeding, please keep breastfeeding. If you've been giving formula, please keep giving formula, or cow milk or whatever you've been using, you need to keep giving that. And the solids come in as a supplement, yes? Now, what is the best time to give solids? I would say the best time to feed your baby is during the afternoon. That is between 12 and 3 p.m. But I believe the best time would be 12 p.m. because if your baby, has a routine, usually they're going to wake up early, and then you feed them on their breast milk or formula, and then they'll probably take a second nap of the day at around 10 a.m. So when they wake up again at around midday, this is the best time to offer them the solid. But still, you start with breastfeeding them or giving them formula. And then you let them rest and play for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then you bring the solid. Okay? So in other words, we are not trying to replace their daily feed, which is the milk now, but we are just giving them a supplement. And then of course, when you are starting, you should please offer 1 meal per day. When starting, offer 1 meal per day. This is because we are trying to get the stomach to get used to the foods we are offering, so we do not want to over pump it for your baby to end up getting stomach problems or food poisoning or anything like that. So start with 1 meal, probably within the first 2 to 3 weeks. Only offer 1 meal per day. So let's look at the starter foods that you can start your baby on. So for starters, fruits, I would say, are the best thing to start with. And the number one thing I always recommend mothers to start with is the banana. Why the banana? Because usually when you start your baby on solids, they get constipation. Because the stomach is struggling to digest this food. So most times our babies get constipated. Now, remember, the banana is so soft. The banana also helps with preventing constipation. So it's one of the best starter foods I would suggest that you start with, mama. Okay? And all these foods I'm going to share with you guys to start with, you must feed your baby 1 meal, like for 2 days or 3 days. Why am I saying 1 meal for 2 to 3 days? That's because we are trying to look out for allergies. if you feed your baby on different things and then they end up getting allergies, you won't be able to notice what caused the allergies in the first place. Yeah. But if you're feeding them one meal for like 2 to 3 days, you will notice that, oh, today I fed him this and he cried, or he got a rash, and I fed him the same thing next day and the rash increased. You're going to notice. And then the other thing, you will also notice the foods they don't like. We think our babies are young and they don't understand, but no, they also have taste and they also have preferences, much as they're so little and they can't talk. So feeding your baby on different things for a couple of days will make you notice what they like and what they don't like, because what they like, they'll definitely eat faster. What they don't like, they'll probably be pushing it out of their mouth or crying or something like that. But then also, within the first week of starting the solids, it's okay to expect your baby to be pushing the food out of their mouth, just because it's something strange. That taste is strange. They're not used to solids. What is this? But that's fine. So for the first week, that's expected. But then as they keep feeding, on day 3, day 4, they'll be swallowing better than the first day and the second day, where they'll most likely be pushing the food out of their mouth. Yeah. So we started with bananas for our day 1, 2, and 3. Next, I would suggest the apple puree. I do have videos on baby food, so I'm going to attach the link for my playlist for baby foods, so you can check it out and learn how to prepare all these foods. Yeah. So for the banana, you just have to mash it and feed your baby, or you can choose to blend it, or you can choose to add a little bit of milk and formula. On most of these foods, we add a little bit of milk and formula, but not for all. I see no reason why one should add breast milk or formula in a banana. I mean, it's really soft enough. Yeah. Okay. So next is apple puree. So with apples, we have apples, pears. What else falls in that category? But for the fruits that fall in that category, those we boil. So you put some water, boil until really soft and tender, and then you mash and feed your baby. So even that, you're going to feed for 3 days. You can also do watermelon, mash and feed. You can also do avocado, mash and feed. And these are simple things to start with. So with avocado, very ripe avocado, mash and feed. Same thing with mango, a very ripe mango. You can mash it with a fork, or you can blend it to really turn it into a puree, and then feed your baby that. Yeah. But remember, we are starting to feed them with very, very small portions. So I think for starters, they can even start with just 1 tablespoon, one spoonful. But of course, they're going to eat it in small bits. But I think that's as much as they can take. Yeah. So I would suggest that for the first week of starting your baby on solids, please, let's do fruits. First of all, they are bodybuilding, they are nutritious, they have vitamins, they are going to boost your baby's immune system as well. So fruits are a great way to start. Yeah. And then next, let's start on the foods now. The first food I would recommend you to begin with is the egg yolk. It's so simple to prepare. So you just boil your eggs, get the yolk out, mash the yolk, add some breast milk or formula, and feed your little one. Make sure you make it ready, turn it ready into a puree with a great consistency, and feed your little one. Even that, please do feed for 3 days. Okay. But with the egg yolk, it's quite tasteless. So I would advise adding a banana to the egg yolk. So you can cut half a banana, mash it, and then add it into the egg yolk puree, and that would be a great tasty meal for your little one. Next, Irish potatoes are another best food for your baby. Yeah. So with Irish potatoes, these you can really mash with a lot of different things. You can do an Irish potato and egg yolk and milk. Cook the Irish potato till tender, then add in a little bit of milk and the egg yolk, mash and feed your baby. You can do Irish potato with carrots, boil till tender, together, mash, feed, add milk. Yeah. You can mix the Irish potato with a banana. You can twitch it around. Yeah. And then we have rice. Rice is another great starter food for babies. You can do rice porridge. That is, boil the rice, and then mash it probably in a blender to turn it into a porridge, or you can just mash it with your masher, turn it into a puree and feed your baby. So you can do rice porridge, that is rice and you add some milk. You can do rice and carrots. You can do rice with fruits, yeah. So you can do rice and apple puree. You boil the rice together with an apple and feed. For the fruits, don't forget to peel, yeah, because when you peel them they get tender, yeah. So make sure you peel the apple first, cut it in 2 pieces, remove the seeds, boil and feed, yeah. And the other food is the sweet potato, le monde. Now with this, some people think, like in Uganda where I come from, some people think it's one of those, you know, fake foods, but it's also a very good food for your little one, yeah. And the sweet potatoes already have their own taste. They are sweet, just like they are cold. So you peel, cut into small pieces, boil till tender, and then mash, add a little bit of breast milk or formula, and feed your baby, yeah. But then also I would like to advise, there are those moms who find it hard, or for some reason you cannot prepare completely baby food for your little one. I would like to let you know that our little ones can actually feed on the same food that we eat at home, as long as it's soft and it can be turned soft, okay. If you prepared rice at home, then please, you can mash that rice, add a little bit of milk and feed your baby. If you prepared le monde, sweet potatoes at home for your lunch, yes, you can pick that out. If you prepared beans, okay, you can get only beans, mash. Let's say you prepared beans with more cassava. Definitely the baby can eat cassava, yeah. So you can pick out only the beans, mash really well, and feed your baby. If it's posho and beans, yes, you can even mash that and feed your baby, yeah. So I would like to advise those moms who are in a situation where you feel like you cannot prepare special food for your baby. Yes, our babies can eat with us. All you need to do is be sure that the food you're giving your baby is really soft and mashed well. Okay guys, so that's all I had for you today. Please do check out my baby food playlist. I'm going to attach its link in the description box. Watch and learn how to prepare those different foods that I've mentioned for your little one. Take it one day at a time, 1 meal per day, and by the time they go to 7 months, then they can be able to take even like 2 meals, okay. And as they grow to like 9 months to a year, then they can even take like 3 meals. Please do subscribe for more of this lovely content about how to take care of your babies, how to feed them, how to take care of yourself as a mother, how to breastfeed, how to go about your pregnancy, all the signs, symptoms, what to expect and all that. This is the place for you to be. Thank you for watching. Bye.